The concept. All right. Good evening and welcome back live to QWESIE TV. This is your one and only QWESIE. It's been some days, yes, and this evening I would humbly appreciate all of you, most especially those of you who have been joining us live in March and also live in the live chat. We say God bless you for always supporting us, no matter what. Those of you who have been supporting us in kind and in material, in cash and in every way possible, we also say God bless you. It's yet another day, and it is Ghana Volleyball today, live with QWESIE, and it is a rumor night. Yes, last week Saturday we gave you some interesting rumors, and as it stands, it is what it is. Sane that's what ya to say. Mpanyinfo na nkasa ebe den, ede enoma be den ba be tututu ni ehun say predictions ni ade na ye no. Bia de na kwam. Ba ene no me no be into about be three topics. What I say? Ha, you know, select side. It was Borteyman, sports hall. I mean the volleyball hall. And easy. Both male and female divisions no. So then we're going to talk a bit about one player. During the friendly match, no, we realized that he was playing numerous positions. Then also there's going to be some interesting tournaments ending of the month. That is ending of March and also this month, probably next week. Yes, you know, those two tournaments. You know, so then also the biggest announcement last week. We gave you the predicted squad for you can't say the men, the Black Spikers men, but and then we promised you last week that and yeah the man so the ebe two more so we are here this evening to make the biggest announcement, the predicted squad for the Black Spikers Queens. That's how I call them. It is not an official name. If it is an official name, then so be it. But it is not an official name. That is how QWESIE I call them, the Black Spikers Queens. Pacho say Moatia say, the Black Spikers Queens. Ntisana adieno ebe ho. Also no, mansa ebe wie no, ebe di nkomo wura e man no beach volleyball mu kakra. What I say? A lot of rumors, a lot of things are unfolding. You know, bit by bit. But I'm saying, you know, you try one kakramra or you try one kakramra and you feel be to na kwemu mama. What I say? All right. Yes, I'm Amuhina Kwababio. God richly bless you all for joining us here. Now, before Ebeshas, there is one thing I want you all to do. Okay. So far so good. Me unse ni pensi happen I join feed no. Okay. But answer Ebeshas, moon siana mo join. I want you to do just one thing for me. Okay. So just tap on the subscribe link. Okay. So won't subscribe here. Tap on the subscribe link. Now, when you are done subscribing, but more than say over turning on post notification. Once you subscribe, you see a bell. Okay, there is a bell there. You tap on bell. So when you tap on the bell, we will say other three options are about tap on all. And no, anytime I start any live posting, you quickly have a notification and then you join the feed. And also, when you are done doing that, do me a favor by sharing the link. Okay, when we say Arubi Akwa, how they tap it so session of the other two friendly matches no more national select side a boy. Yes, I must be honest with you. It was an improved version, okay. But what we are saying is that the coaches have to work so well on our black spikers. Now, Al-Hassani Dimoro, he's the one I'll start with. You know, Al-Hassani, actually, I didn't see Al-Hassan. I actually didn't see my very own friend Al-Hassan. So, Obi TMA, now Oben Al-Hassan, on can't say, Bra QWESIE, on money home so. If there is something he needs to do, on money home so. There is one commentator, the dream rebi sana, or catch or say. We o Christonia bompaye na sufre wonyame yi we Islaminia bompaye na sufre wonyame yi wo so awonye ayi o Christoni nye Muslimini no won so kogun san wa guni yi nti Alasan, that's exactly what I'll tell you, okay. On Thursday I actually didn't feel Alasan. I must be honest with you. I actually do your tennis sets or your spin sets were on point, everything were on point. But you attacking, that's we didn't see. Then also there were some little lapses with your blocks and Alasan, but more than so by yes, I think Akape impressed me so well. But and send me brave for you, but Akape has joined camp as at last Friday, not just this Friday, last Friday. And Zibrim Shahaku, Adodona Nimo as Akape joining the Black Spikers camp. He had a late call up to the camp. Now, information is brave, so it is likely Akape is going to set with one of the two setters, Paul Akan, any Lampard, any of them. One of them will be dropped. Yes, one of them will be dropped. But going forward, remember information. Okay, but Akape really impressed me. On Thursday, it's like Mashe Akape game. But on Thursday, Akape was indeed Akape. Ziblim Ishahaku was indeed Ziblim Ishahaku. And I don't know why, but we didn't come kakra koko baby no. Not just say Akape no. Sometimes I can say if you're a coach and pressure on your idea na, you will never get Akape. Like you will never get the best of Akape. You understand? But Akape really impressed me. I do not know how many of you were impressed with the job Akape did on Thursday. But Akape really impressed me. Like his setups, everything, the creative setups, and like everything was on point. What I say. And so I must commend Akape. Then Benjamin Azuma, I saw Benjamin Azuma. He was bouncing back really well. He was doing some good blocks and also connecting so well with Akape. Do Akape join the camp but you could realize, now he was connecting so well with him. you know, I was wondering how. Like, these two guys, have you played yourself for some time or what? Because for so long a time, I mean, who's a Kapeni, Benjamin Azuma, Boge together in one team. You understand? But on Thursday, Charlie, the guy was connecting so well with Akape GH. What I say. So that is just by the way. Two middle blockers. Actually, I wasn't impressed with their performance. Miami Oman, Vitus Tulu. In fact, though Wambe Muntem, okay, but I wasn't really impressed. I know him so well. You understand? That's why I call him the wicked man. I know him so well. So those of you who are very close to Vitus Tulu, kindly let him know that, hey, your man says you should bounce back well. Because just as last weekend I told you, this African Games is for volleyball. This is the time we have to let the whole Ghana and the whole Africa know that volleyball is made in Ghana. We are hosting and winning. What I say last weekend, I was telling you, say Anya Prano, we should be among the top 4. When we are among the top 4 now, automatically, actually, the sport ministry say, Sikana Modi Kuku Black Stars na they move in Beguha. Na hands on your beji medals, your beji trophies. You understand? See, I know your gym. Mweko trainee or Cape Coast for over 2 weeks. Once you're back, Abe camping. I say close to 2 weeks near. So no cause for alarm. There is no time to be excusing certain things. What I say, and Vitus Tulu, please bounce back. Then also Anas. Well, I didn't know what was wrong with those two middle blockers, but I say, that's my point of view. I say they weren't connecting well with the setter, and also their blocks, because Vitus Tulu and Anas are more block rich, like their block heighter. I didn't see that on Thursday, because you realize that this guy, Frederick Soa, Friday, then Abraham Amano, they were penetrating through the blocks of Vitus Tulu and Anas, just like that. Like the swift movement of those two players from the national select side. I say it became so difficult for Vitus Tulu and Anas to get hold of them. Indeed, that's just by the way. Otopoyo, Charlie, this guy really impressed me. From service to attack, then his passing, Charlie, he did so well. Into me, man, is 70%, but me rating like 65%. He did so well. Oh yeah, dear papa. He together with Alassane won the game, almost most of the set for the Black Spikers with their spin saves. And Charlie said, spin saves na mo akomu ye ye bi aka ho, like at least we be increasing it to be 110 120% what I say na che say enoma na akukọ yie saa na I think say ye be kọ yanim. Then with the opposite ni there, as usual Aminu Yakubu, Charlie. I actually didn't know what to say. Aminu Yakubu, what? Guy is on form, but Tompo didn't play. Already no ma catch no last weekend so hwe no packing no mambra be ma campaign me bo win a big tournament na dada. So onyame nkra no. And so I think by now Cry is preparing to come back to Bema camp, because Charlie at the end ye zone 4 no emfa Hamid eba Alasan oho Otopoyo nso ho as I said Linko bra na me twen mebo me abo opposite no Hawaii but Charlie Aminu Yakubu was seriously on form. Charlie, the guy, he was on form. He was on form. That is a, and also the liberos, I think Thursday it was really okay. So Eric Nuchuga, yeah, he also did so well with some good defenses and some positive passes. Service receptions, they were on point. They were on point, and so Charlie. Nicolas Tete Yao-Clos, he was also doing so well. But there was one thing Biana he together with Alassane, they weren't having good communications. Because at some point I realized that Yao-Clos wanted to do the service receptions for Alassane to be free and have a good movement and then get the balls well up on the net. But I say Alassane so person to say obetumi pass. What I say. So Yao-Clos, he did well, but when Alassane any the outside hitters, then the passes and communications at the end of the day, I will rate the Black Spikers 65%. They have improved 65%. Coach Kashmir, when you can say Coach Ernest Asante, why? Mukoswa, in a time just that Yempenum was here, and the Manyanka, Yempenum was here. Top 4, and I may brag with him pay. Top 4, because in your room or top 4 na the whole of Africa. Would you do 4 for the whole of Africa? You need to 4th. Or more market in a guyachi. You understand? Sana pay. So the whole of Africa, na Egypt, Tunisia, Libya, Algeria, Mujina, a toss of 4. Would you imagine you? One case coach Kashmir, only coach and Asante. More than one motion, you know, one case will be no krumha. More than one motion. That's what we want. Now, I'll start with Sandra Epoa. Sandra, okay? Tournament in Ekobono, it's not just any tournament. It's not the NASCO tournament. It's not the Greater Accra Volleyball League. You understand? This tournament, men can say bigger than Super Volleyball Championship, and they'll mention out. But listen, it is a big stage tournament. Your confidence level. You started the game so well, but when you were subbed off for the second set, move back then it seems you were fumbling. Sandra, Sandra and say wherever the confidence I could be, this is the time we needed the most. On Fambra, Estasidu was on point. Or she did everything. But Zainab, please buckle up. Your swing blocks, they were on point. Call boy the wing blockers to do the block Charlie. Zainab was on point. But the middle block, Iditi Bofan and Sansa. Iditi Bossa. You understand? Zainab, wait here, please. Bomodena buckle up. Then also outside hitters. Madam Mata, well, she did impress me a bit, but Nami Huno, Madam Mata Minino Nami Huno. Because at some point or a ball middle, at some point or a ball outside. Grace Dagadu, listen, don't ever underestimate Grace. Charlie, this young woman, for her 70%. I was impressed 70%. The other outsider, Bidao, honestly, she did so well. I think I was making a lot of points at the zone 4, but a lot of service receptions, and also her services. Charlie. Now the setters. Toku there. I think we're booking a seat that. Boza. But just one set. I think one when we and almost having off. Boza, you didn't come back door. But she did well. Yeah, she did well. Kakrano boy and she did well. Then Coco means I think on a ball. certain bebree, and she also impressed me. Now, there is one player I noticed one thing. Estaka, the opposite player. T. Estaka. I realized that anytime Estaka is at position 4, we make points in it so easy. I don't know, during the live coverage, she did so well at position 4. But after her position 4 rotation, no onya call position 2. Charlie, na yedin. I don't know, say coaches no here. At some point they subbed her off and brought on Beatrice. Beatrice was on, and Beatrice found it difficult to cross balls. Beatrice Kaba, or finding it very difficult to cross balls. I don't know. But the coaches, please kindly cite them. If there is something wrong with them, let them do it quickly, because this is not the time to waste any. In fact, more psychic players. So that is just by the way. Then the libero, Lydia and you can't say Asana Idrisu. I think they also impressed me. They both did well, but I think Asana was much more ahead. Asana have a lot of experience playing as a libero more than Lydia, right? If I didn't get her name correct, but Sana most of the times my friend. So Lydia, she won the best libero during the Super Volleyball Championship 2023 edition. Okay, but the first time being called to the national team to play libero, whilst you've played as an outside hitter for so long a time, she did impress me. Sana at the end. Now you better call to the next item, but as you be calling try won kakra sema embra na bibia anya kama yenko. GH Akape GH 100%. Now Darlington again says Darlington once again says Akape did very well. The GH Akape himself, I really enjoyed watching him. Much love. This is from Darlington says so. So Frank Jama, the set score between the Black Spikers and the national select side was 5-0 again. I can't say video never betum. Okay, now